Hi, in today's video, let us learn how to prepare a Gantt chart. So here are the two sheets which are mentioned here. The first one is activity list. So you have the project management phases and the list of activities along with the activity number in sequence. Also the start date, duration required, that is in number of days, finish date, predecessors and resource persons are also mentioned here. Now, this start dates and end dates or finish dates are mentioned in the sheet number 2. You have to use the same dates here for your chart. Also, you have to consider the duration 23rd February to 7th of June. For example, the first activity starts from 23rd Feb and it took 7 days and it's completed on 1st of March. For this, there is no previous activity on which it depends. So here, nothing you have to mention. For this activity, the responsible person was Mr. Vijay. So you have allotted this activity to someone here in your group. You have to name that person here. This is the second activity, identifying project activities and estimating time duration for each activity. It started on 2nd of March, took 15 days and got finished on 15th of March. For this activity, the predecessor becomes the previous activity. So here one should be written. And this activity was allotted to group member Miss Pranali. So for your group, whoever is responsible for this activity, you have to name that person here. Similarly, the third activity is starting from 16th of March, took 7 days, and it is going to be completed on 22nd March. For this activity, the predecessor becomes activity number 2. So 2 is written here. And the responsible person is Jayesh. Likewise, you have to fill all the start dates, duration required, and finish dates along with predecessors and resource persons. Then this table will be completed. At the end, for example, I have taken activity 15, submission of project, started on 1st of June, took 7 days, and it gets completed on 7th June. For this, activity 14 will be the predecessor, and here let us say all team members will be responsible. So you can complete this one. Now for the chart. Here for predecessor, here nothing will be there. For week number 1, we have planned it for 7 days from 23rd to 1st of March. So this is 23rd to 1st of March, and here it is already being completed. So I'm selecting from here completed. This, the color representation for completed is green. So coming here and filling it with green. Then the second activity starts from week 2 and it is for 2 weeks. So this is second week and this is third week. Again, they are completed. So I'm marking here completed, and these are the 2 weeks. The third activity starts from 16th of March, taking 7 days, will be finishing on 22. So here, this is the third activity. As it is in progress means this will be the color, that is blue. So you have to come here and this is the blue color. Here you have to select in progress, and the last activity pending will be with red. So this is the last activity for the last week here, and it is to be shown with red. Likewise, you have to fill these number of weeks for the various activities, and then your chart will be completed. At the same time, you have to write the predecessor numbers here. So for this, it is going to be 1. For here, it is going to be 2, and likewise. I hope you have understood. While taking the printout, you have to take a color copy of this chart while submitting. So the colors can be reflected in your printout and it becomes easier to understand the chart. Thank you.